I'm Danny Gurry, and you've tuned in to Good Morning Frederick. It's a podcast, well, about Frederick. Everything, the people, the businesses, the nonprofits, and the cool stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Good Morning Frederick.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kaylin Corsiato.
And I'm Alex McKenna.
And we're from Dill Dinkers Pickleball, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Good morning, Frederick. Today is Wednesday, December 18th, and I am your host, Danny Gurry. My gosh, 1 week until Christmas. And I also believe Hanukkah starts on Christmas Day. So I cannot believe here we are. Here we are rolling right into the end of the year. Yesterday I was talking about New Year's and 2025, and it is just very, very hard to believe. Good morning, Mama Cone. Yes, have the best day. That's what you need to do. Just wake up each morning and say, I'm going to have the best day. Just, what do they say? Fake it till you make it, for sure. That's what I'm doing every single day because, quite honestly, I try to get everything rolling, and by matter of life, things jump in the way. So right now we actually have Cody, who works with Hart Home Services, Steve Hart. We did an interview with him a few months ago, and I have an issue with my shower in the master bathroom. When it was put in, actually they knew that there was an issue, and for some of my neighbors, they actually drilled a hole in the shower pan, put in some expanding foam, and recaulked because the pan kept, was pulling away. Anyway, I'm having that issue right now. Cody is here right now. He's going to take care of me. And actually, while he was here, I said, oh, well, I need my son's room painted too. How about that? So I love it. I love it. And I want to thank Steve for acting so quickly and getting Cody out here. So if you hear some commotion, that might be it. But that's just how life goes, right? You just go with the punches. And so I've just been a little off lately. I don't know. I don't know why. It just seems like everything is chaotic, and it's all going to be great. It's all going to be great. I appreciate you guys hanging with me, though. I'd love for you to comment and let me know if I'm crazy, or maybe you're feeling a little bit of the same way getting toward the end of the year. All right. No Chris or Bob today. Bob is still not feeling well. I know a lot of people who aren't feeling well. I don't know. I keep taking my vitamins because being run down, being tired, never good with a lot of people getting sick. So please take care of yourselves out there. Also, we want to send our absolute best to Tara. She's not been well. I mean, she behind Mama Cone. She's my next number one fan, and missed her very much. Not doing well. She had pneumonia for a while. I know she's on the mend, but we're sending our prayers to her to get healthy, get better. We need her back. And she's the best cheerleader, I got to say. But I want you all to get well out there. All right. So I'm going to go straight into what's happening in Frederick. Then I've added in some extra stuff. We got an interview with Gina Korrell, who's the new owner of AR Workshop. I have an interview with Dr. Brian D. Hall. He is, I want to say, rock and roll dentist. He's the rock and roll endodontist. And I found out what all that meant. And he makes root canals fun, for real, which is crazy. And live, we'll have Monica Pearce from 10th Ward Distilling to talk about her Tinsel and Toast pop-up cocktail parties happening tonight and tomorrow night, 6 to 10 p.m. At 10th Ward. So a lot of great stuff today. I would love to invite you to the 200th show on January 14th. All you got to do is text me if you want to come. It's 8 to 10 a.m. We're going to be doing a live stream from 8 to 10 at the Home of Everything Frederick. We're going to have a little food, and I'm working on a coffee bar sort of thing. I don't know. I might have to come up with it myself, but we'll have some, I would say cocktails, but it is 8 a.m. So I can have cocktails, but I don't know about you guys going back to work and stuff. So it's going to be a great morning, though. Everyone who comes is going to get some Good Morning Frederick swag. We're going to have a lot of prizes and giveaways. It's going to be a lot of fun. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Our goal is to get to 1,400 by January 14th, which is the 200th show. But I think we're at 11. We might be at 1,200 now, or 1,180 or something like that. So I'll double check that. Also, purchase the Good Morning Frederick merch. If you purchase anything, tumblers, hats, beanies, fleece, t-shirts, stickers, magnets as well. Oh, I've got pins and chapsticks. So from $2 up, the proceeds, 100% of the proceeds go to Blessings in a Backpack for December. So we have about another 10 days to get that. And I believe the shop is open today. I think we have somebody there today from 11 until 5 p.m. So if you want to head over to the Home of Everything Frederick, 401 North Market Street, you can pick up some Good Morning Frederick merch and help the kids of Frederick County. We make sure that no kid is hungry. Okay. That's very, very important. And don't forget about the podcast. If you're in the car, I do post each show to the podcast, which means you should be able to get it wherever you stream and get your podcast. I know we're on Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeart, and other platforms, direct on YouTube as well. Okay, let's go ahead. It is hump day, as Chris would say. Let's go ahead and get hump day started. Thank you to our show sponsor, We Help You Move. Whether you're moving across the street or across the country, Nicholas and his team of moving experts can make the whole thing easy. We Help You Move is veteran-owned and a supporter of the Frederick community. You can get more information at wehelpyoumove.com. And just like that, good morning, Tara. Happy Wednesday. We love you, and we're thinking of you, and we miss you. And we're so glad that you're feeling better enough to be up with us and watching Good Morning Frederick. You're the best. Really, really love that. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about all the great events going on in Frederick. It is what's happening in Frederick. Oh, that's right. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Intense Barbecue, family-owned barbecue food truck and catering company. They cook in small batches to make sure the food is as fresh as it can be. You can find them at intensebarbecue.com. That is IN, the number 1, the number 0, SEBBQ.com, and satisfy your meat tooth. Let me just tell you, Rob and Robin are phenomenal. They will hook you up if you have a holiday, maybe your last minute, a holiday party. Maybe you want to provide lunch for some of your employees. Maybe, I don't know, you just don't want to cook for Christmas Day. So contact them and they will prepare food, get it to you so you can just pop it in the oven and warm it up and have some amazing barbecue for maybe Christmas Day lunch. They did a nacho bar, basically, with pulled pork, brisket, and pulled chicken for me, and all the toppings, and everything was ready to go. It was so easy. Everyone loved it. They had all kinds of stuff to put on it and make your own. What a great idea. I mean, it was easy. People got what they want. It was phenomenal. I recommend you call them and get hooked up with whatever you need for your holidays. Okay, to get the full calendar listings, just go to promocircus.com, click on Everything Frederick Live, and then you'll see calendar of events, or just look at the description on whatever video you're watching, and there should be a live link to our calendar, okay, so that you can see everything that's going on. Want to wish you a very happy holidays. Well, there's two ways we're going to do that. Well, I've got several actually. Like the next 3 slides are all about what I want to give you for this holiday season. Number 1, just text GMF to 888-465-2944. When you do that, you are automatically entered to win 10 Maryland Lottery scratch-offs. And one lucky viewer each day, weekday, is going to get that. And then Monday, somebody is going to win the Christmas tree from the Maryland Lottery or wreath. I don't know. I get it today. I meet Gail today, this morning, right after the stream. So I will know for sure what you're getting, and I will show it to you tomorrow. But it's $100 worth of Maryland Lottery scratch-offs. No matter what shape it's in, that's what you're getting, is $100 worth of Maryland Lottery scratch-offs, which could make your holidays super special. Also, maybe you don't even want to do that. Just text, what are we texting? Gift. Just text gift to 888-465-2944. I'll put it up on screen too, so it's there after we get off this screen. But I'll just get you a Maryland Lottery scratch off just for texting gift, okay? So even if you've already texted GMF, even if maybe you've already won Maryland Lottery scratch offs, just text gift and I'm going to make sure you get one more Maryland Lottery scratch off. So easy, okay? It's easy, easy, easy. Now, you're going to go pick up your Maryland Lottery scratch off from 401 North Market Street. When you do, make sure you show the person at the desk that you've texted and you're subscribed to YouTube, and you're going to pull a number off the wall. And that number coordinates to an envelope with prizes inside. And that's it. You just pick the number and you get a prize. And prizes range from Good Morning Frederick merch to gift cards to dinners to tons of stuff, okay? So you're going to want to text gift or GMF and win. Just text gift. That guarantees you one Maryland Lottery scratch off. And then you can go in to the Home of Everything Frederick and you're guaranteed another prize. Just easy, easy. Maybe that's stocking stuffer for somebody else. If you want to head out and see the lights this holiday season, we have a map for you. Just go to promocircus.com and you will see the map right there to use to go out and about this holiday season and see the lights, maybe one of those drive-through light shows. Some are ticketed, some are free, but all have details on them for you to check out. Okay, today, December 18th, it is the microchip clinic for your pets, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can head to Frederick County Animal Control, $20, walk in, get your pet microchipped, and make sure if your pets get out, there is a way to find you to get them back to you. Also, 4:30 today, Inwood Drive in Adamstown, the Christmas light show goes 4:30 to 10. If you can, take along a donation for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. 6 to 9 p.m. tonight, Santa and Mrs. Claus are at Jefferson Tech Park, Westview South, and Robin Meadows. They will be there driving around today. So if you want your kids to wave to Santa and Mrs. Claus on the fire truck, they can do that. And tonight, 6 to 10 p.m. is Tinsel and Toast pop-up cocktail party at 10th Ward. And we're going to be talking with Monica very soon about that event. And I've got some images of the barrel room and how everything is pretty and decorated. Okay, tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., how about checking out the U.S. Botanic Gardens down in D.C.? They are all decorated. There's a train display as well. Very cool option to try something different, see something new. And you can, of course, head to the Home of Everything Frederick at 11 a.m. And then through the weekend, the Home of Everything Frederick is open. And then again, Tinsel and Toast tomorrow night, 6 to 10 at 10th Ward. On Friday, how about a double-decker bus ride? Well, you can do that. Get your tickets at marylanddoubledeckers.com or check out Winter City Lights in Olney, 5:30 to 9 p.m. That does require a ticket to go to. On Saturday, what do we got? We've got Lights on the Bay in Annapolis. That is celebrating 30 years, and proceeds benefit the ASPCA. And at 6 p.m., head to Urbana for the Jeep Holiday Parade. If your kids love Jeeps, and these are going to be all decorated out with lights and decorations, the parade starts at Byron Court, ends at the Urbana Fire Department. They are asking for blankets, new blankets, to donate to Sleep in Heavenly Peace. And Jeeps will pick them up along the route if you have them. So you're going to want to make sure to wave somebody down, let them know you have a blanket, or head to the Urbana Fire Department at the end. They're all going to line up and be there for some photo ops, and you can give them your donation then. On Sunday, again, the Botanic Gardens are open, and Inwood Drive in Adamstown, and it's Merry and Bright, has 4 tours, and you're going to want to get your tickets for that as well as we lead into the holidays. What a great tradition that this could become, where you guys all load into the double-decker. It's like the sleigh ride. It's like the modern-day sleigh ride through Frederick. Taking the place of the carriage rides that got booted out of downtown. So you can do the Maryland Double Deckers tour, starts and finishes at Frederick Social. As you can see, I'm repeating some of our events because we are getting to the point of the year where things slow down. So probably starting soon, I won't have something for every single day. I'm just going to highlight the stuff happening as it comes. Look at this lovely. There we go. Look at this comment. Look at the Camroll Hassan. He visited my website and YouTube channel, found out my website and YouTube videos have issues. Isn't that sweet of them? A professional SEO expert wants to solve my website and YouTube SEO problems. Isn't that wonderful? Just so helpful. Absolutely. Okay. Coming soon. All right. These, you're going to want to save the dates. You can see there's a bunch of events coming up right after Christmas. That candlelight tour of historic houses of worship, December 27th and 28th, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. those days. TJ High School's hosting Candy Cane Classic, where 16 high school and prep schools, girls basketball teams compete. I guess they win the giant candy cane at the end, or who knows, bragging rights at the end of that tournament. Oh, good morning to Darren Ahern. Yes, you're from Your Frederick Real Estate. How are you this morning? He's also on WFMD, does a program there too. Good morning to you, Darren. Okay, and let's see. We've got, ending December 31st, New Year's Eve, the win free groceries for a year. If you go to gorallyup.com / search free groceries for a year, you can buy raffle tickets that benefit Frederick County Animal Control, and you have the potential to win free groceries for a year from Common Market. That's fantastic. And I think you know what? I'm just going to go there because actually I go rally up. I keep saying, I'm going to find out. And every time I forget until, let's see, free groceries for a year. Let's just see if that comes up. GoRallyUp.com. Free groceries for a year. Let's just, no, that didn't work. Okay, Go Rally Up. Let's just see. Go Rally Up. Go Rally Up. Okay, Rally Up. Here we go. Oh, I thought it was Go Rally Up. Oh, wait a minute. No, wrong side. Oh, this is phenomenal. Okay, so this was good that I did this. Okay, I thought it was just GoRallyUp.com. GoRallyUp.com. Oh, this is riveting. This is riveting live stream. Okay. Well, I don't have any idea. I think that says, oh, maybe it's not. I remember the issue with this before. I think it was, I'm going to try one more thing. And then while I'm playing no. Okay. I'm going to figure this out now. Now I'm determined because now I wasted all that time. But I'm going to find you the link and I'm going to make sure if you want to enter and support the Frederick County Animal Control, you can. All right. The final Maryland double-deckers rides are in January. The 3rd, 4th, 10th, and 11th. You're going to want to get your tickets. And January 14th, Good Morning Frederick's 200th show. In February 5th, it is the African Americans of Excellence exhibit kickoff at the Weinberg. Tickets are on sale now, just $15. Here's the thing. If you have a company or you have the means where you can donate $150, we will give tickets to 10 children or families. We'll give 10 tickets away for your $150 donation to kids who want to attend this event from the Boys and Girls Club, from City Youth Matrix. This event is inspiring. Really, it is 7 African Americans of our community who are being honored and telling their stories. We have Dr. Renee Spencer is one of the honorees. We've got Teresa Williams Harrison, Gayon Sampson, a bunch of people who impact our community every single day. Ted Luck. Oh, he was last year. Ted Luck was last year. He was my 7th grade history teacher. He's actually one of the artists this year. We have every honoree is being portrayed in video and in art and in video art. Yes. So they do a video about themselves. Oh, and a photographer and a photograph. So there's a portrait that's done. There is in art and in photography. Phenomenal. They get to tell their stories about how they've achieved what they've achieved. And it really is inspiring. Would love for you to come to that event. $15 are the tickets. It's from 6 to 8 p.m. on February 5th. But if you can't come, but you want to support, how about a donation for $150? You can go to aaoefrederick.org. Oh, gosh. I don't know. I think that might be aaoefrederick.org. Yes. If you go to aaoefrederick.org, you will see information about the exhibit. We want to thank all the people who have donated so far with grants and donations. $26,000 has been raised so far. And this money goes toward us putting on this event, getting the artists together, getting the student artists. We have about 10 students who are completing about 19 pieces of work, and just a fantastic, wonderful event. It's being emceed by Gerard Bowens. We're going to have an interview with him soon. We're going to talk a lot more about it, obviously, but it's going to be great. All right, February 8th, the Bootleggers Ball is at Union Mills. Tickets are on sale for that now. And March 5th, it is a free reception at Warehouse Cinemas of the African Americans of Excellence exhibit, where you can purchase the photographs and the artwork that were done by the artists. So, all right, that wraps up what's happening in Frederick. We are going to take a quick break, and then we're coming to, we've got Gina Korrell from AR Workshop, Dr. Brian Hall, and we'll be live with Monica Pearce from 10th Ward. All of that comes up just after this.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves. Double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining finally beyond compare.
All right. What am I doing here? Oh, yes. We are going to talk about market makers. Who is making our market phenomenal? Well, we got so many people. The choices would be really endless, but let's go with this one. Market Makers is sponsored by The Healing Storm. Shannon and her team strive to create an environment where you're seen, heard, and valued. The Healing Storm focuses on our alternative holistic healing methods to relieve stress and pain, massage therapy, Reiki, lymphatic massage, and she also has a healing journey program. Go to thehealingstorm.com for the details and to schedule an appointment. She's got some new people now. I interviewed Morgan and Christopher, and they will be on very shortly in the next week or so. But a lot of different people to choose from, or Shannon herself. The Healing Storm is a place to unwind and recharge through alternative healing. Well, Gina Korrell is definitely a market maker. She owns 24/7 Dance Company and has recently purchased AR Workshop. I had never been there, and it's a great activity for over the holidays, especially if you have guests in town and you're trying to entertain them. How about taking them to AR Workshop? Here she is. Northeast Street. What is it, 914?
914 Northeast.
914 Northeast Street. I'm with Gina Korrell. This is AR Workshop. Now, you might recognize Gina from another place I was at, which is 24/7 Dance. This is a new passion project.
New passion project.
I've never set foot in this place ever. I'd heard about it, and I've seen a lot of people here.
Well, welcome.
Thank you. It is adorable. First of all, I had no idea you had like this whole boutique space in the front.
We do. We are all decorated for the holidays.
You are. It does look like a winter wonderland in here, which is really great. And then this place, AR Workshop, is all about projects you can do with your friends.
DIY, BYOB.
Oh.
Bring your friends, bring your snacks,
Yeah.
bring your beverages, come out, hang out, and walk out with a beautiful new piece of furniture or project that you want to give to somebody for the holidays.
Yeah, exactly. And I think you were saying the most popular item are the signs, like storefront signs or
Absolutely.
hanging signs, Merry
Porch
Christmas
signs.
Yeah, exactly. But you also do really cool hat designs.
Hat burning.
We
have hat burning workshops where you burn your hat and then you can decorate it with, our chiffon or our leather straps or feathers.
Yeah.
That's one of our. And then we have a trucker hat bar where you pick out your patches and you can put multiple patches on a trucker hat to meet your personality.
I love it. So tell me, when people come, first, how do they can go online and book a time?
So we have scheduled workshops.
Okay.
So the best way to do it is to go online and book your workshop. That way you can pick what projects you want to do on the date that you want to do it. We are here Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. We have an 11 to 2 workshop and then a 6 to 9 workshop.
Okay.
We host a lot of parties. You can do private events for birthdays, and we can do those in between those workshops as a private event.
Okay.
Or if you wanted to come during those times, we can do it as a private table,
Right.
where the workshop is still open for others to come in.
Right.
But you just have a
So you
private.
got your space.
private
you
table.
Got your space. That's really cool.
And we have really beefed up our walk-in selection. So you can walk in on certain days, Wednesdays and Fridays during the day, and then some Saturdays, where you can just walk in. Those are limited to the stencils that we have available, but we have 2 whole racks of stencils that you can choose from,
Right.
and then a limited selection of what wood projects you can do, which are like the 12-inch and the 18-inch rounds. You can do a 16-inch centerpiece box, a 12 by 16 sign.
Yeah. So pretty much the most popular things that you have that people can do is they just walk in and
Exactly, and those can usually be done in under 2 hours.
Yeah. Okay. And so if you've never sanded or painted, or I'm not very creative. So tell me about the whole process.
So we walk you through the whole process.
Yeah.
So the first thing is when you go online, you will pick your workshop. Then it will direct you to pick your project. And then from there, some of the stencils are customizable where we could do your last name or your family's name.
Oh, yes.
So we use a plotter and we make your stencil. So you come in, we walk you through the process. You have your raw materials on the table. We show you how to sand it and then how to dust it off so we get rid of the sawdust, and then how to paint it or stain it, whichever one's your choice.
Yeah.
And then from there, you have to do what's called weeding, which is where you take a dental tool and you pick out the stencil, kind of like the opposite of a cricket.
Oh, gotcha.
People that come in, they go, like, oh, I have a cricket. Well, we're kind of the opposite. We're not making letters. We're actually pulling the letters out so you can paint them.
Yeah.
And we will help you line it up, put it on your project, show you how to paint it, let it dry. We pull the stencil off, and you have a beautiful project. And then if it needs anything like a frame, we help you. We'll show you how to do it, and if you're too nervous to shoot it, we'll put it on, but you can play with some power tools here as well.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. Now, you recently purchased this business.
I did.
Yeah, so what was the motivation for this?
The original opening of this was in 2017, and I have been coming here like every year, several times a year to do projects. I actually brought my team from 24/7 Dance here. Yeah. I've actually brought my student teachers here. I've had cousins nights here, girls nights out here. So I came here a lot. And then when the owner put out an email looking for a successor that she was selling, I had two different friends at two different times of the day, the same day, forward the email to me and say, you should buy this.
Yeah.
And then when I got the second one, I actually looked at my husband and I said, why don't we just go talk to her and see? And then one thing led to another, and here we are, because, I love this business. I wanted to see it stay around and be successful, and so here we are.
Yeah, well, and it's really cool because then you don't have to wait for those special paint nights or anything else. You can do it,
anytime
you want when you guys have the classes going on and everything. And then you can also come in here and purchase things that are already done. So if you're looking for gifts or things like that, they even have customized Frederick, Maryland, Spires, prints and stuff like that, which is really cool. And then gift cards.
We do have gift cards.
Yeah, if you want to gift somebody an evening or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's awesome. All right, so they can go to the website, which is it AR Workshop?
arworkshop.com/Frederick.
Okay, awesome. So go on there. You can find your classes and projects that you want to do. Otherwise, just pop in when they're open and check it out. And I'm sure they can take care of you here when you're here. But I think it's time to it's getting winter. You want to come inside, you want to do some fun projects, you can do it now.
Yeah, you can do it now. We are booking holiday parties now. We are booking birthday parties now. We have quite a few on the books.
And then parties, I would say.
We do.
Girls'
we had
nights,
I've had bridal showers. I've had baby showers. But holiday corporate parties are big right now. So if you're looking for something fun for your team to do for the holidays, bring some snacks, bring some beverages, and everybody hang out.
Yeah, you
do
can
something
bring
a
all
little
your own
different
stuff.
than what you do at work.
Do something different. Yes, that we would all love. We would all love to do something a little bit different. All right, this is Gina Korrell. This is AR Workshop right on East Street in the shopping center where Oscars is and Potomac Tile and Carpet. Got to come by.
Monocacy Village. Monocacy Village Shopping Center.
Monocacy Village Shopping Center is where she is. You can find her here Wednesdays through Saturdays?
Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, Saturdays. We are open like 2 Sundays a month. You just have to check the website.
Okay, check the website.
The boutique is open on Tuesdays, so we're just here for your shopping pleasure on Tuesdays.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, we'll do that too. All right, thank you guys for watching. Oh, yes. I got to do that. I really do. I think that would be so fun. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. I'm just trying to figure this out. All right, we're going to break now, and then I'm going to come back with Dr. Brian Hall. He is the best. You're going to love him. And then we'll have Monica from 10th Ward, and we'll be able to get right into that too. All right, real quick, and then we'll be right back.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Dream Free Art, Frederick's first and only splatter room. New location, new beginner-friendly artful shenanigans for all ages. Come fling paint and make a masterpiece in Dream Free Art's splatter room, or join us for a fun and unique art experience. Book your next birthday party, corporate event, date night, or family outing at dreamfreeart.com to unleash your inner artist today. Dream Free Art. Free your creativity.
All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to calculate timing here. We're going to be a little bit late with Monica, but it's all good. All right. Let's get to Dr. Brian Hall. He is another market maker. Wrong one. Let's do this. Here we go. That's wrong too. 1, 2, only a professional show like this. 1, 2, 3 different times. Here we go. All right. Market Makers is sponsored by Antietam World Travel Service. Why? Trust Antietam World Travel Service to coordinate your vacation. It is simple. They are a full-service travel agency. They save you countless hours of online research. They have relationships with the best suppliers that are going to give you the best value. And they monitor your bookings for unexpected changes. You cannot beat it. When you work with Antietam World Travel Service, you get experience, convenience, and connections. Go to AntietamTravel.com right now and get started on your dream vacation. All right. Does your dentist jam classic rock through the speakers? Or how about, does his office look like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Well, Dr. Brian Hall's does. Let me take you here because he is phenomenal. We're not the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We are at the offices of Dr. Brian Hall, Endodontist.
That's me.
That is you.
Yes.
I love this. I walked in here the first time and my jaw fell to the floor. You were jamming rock and roll. I think
That's right.
It was probably, classic rock? Or?
I kind of stream classic vinyl through the office, which is not your typical dentist office music. No.
Not decorated, not treated. Your front desk, amazing. I mean, I literally couldn't say anything, and they were laughing because I believe everybody walks in here like this.
They do. It's it really just kind of flips their mindset when they walk into a dental office.
Yes.
You know, let alone their dentist tells them they need a root canal, and
Right.
now they got to come here, and they're like, they're all glum.
Right.
They walk through the door. And they open the door and they're immediately transported to another place.
100%. 100%. That was the immediate. I was like, you don't think about maybe why you're here.
Right.
And I love the ads that you do. You really are very confident that you can make root canals as fun as they could possibly be.
I am, and I do. And it seems like to say that out loud.
I
You're
know.
like, did he just say that out loud? Root canal's fun. But I actually have had patients say that. He goes, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but they're walking out and at their front desk, and they're like, this was actually a pretty good time. You know, and I try even in this world. I mean, what I do clinically is not a painful experience, even though society paints it as a horrible thing.
Yeah, who did that?
I don't know. Well, dentistry comes from probably a legitimate source of kind of barbarism before anesthetics and stuff.
I was just going to say medieval. It's
right.
like,
So I don't know, but through making sure everybody's nice and comfortable, and I walk them through the procedure, I explain the procedure, which I think is half of the problem. You know, again, it's a good portion of the problem where the lack of knowledge of what I actually do. So in explaining that to them and making sure they're comfortable, then what this atmosphere does is it flips their mindset into something different. So it's had a more of a positive effect than I thought it was going to. You know, I was like, well, and I got the idea. I think I was sitting in Applebee's or something like that, and with all the like stuff that's on the walls there, you know, it brings back a memory or a story. And obviously, like the Hard Rock Cafe speaks for itself, or the Hall of Fame speaks for itself.
Right.
So I kind of wanted to create, and music touches everybody in a different way.
Yeah.
You know, and most of it is positive,
Yeah.
unless you got that sad song.
Yeah.
But from there, I use that as kind of a vehicle to change the negative connotation of walking in here and flipping it to a positive connotation.
Yeah.
Then I take it from there.
Yeah.
My staff is awesome. We just try to talk to people and be friendly, so they realize that we're actually humans.
People,
and
yeah,
right?
that to me, I think I don't know, I don't think I've ever visited any dentist or somebody like you, actually even any doctor, who is just personable and nice and friendly and not afraid to wear your t-shirt or Chucks.
Right.
Like, I love that because it does humanize you, which actually relieves some stress because you just
Right.
think you're not there just to cause us chaos or
Right.
havoc, right? And so I wish more medical practitioners did that. It's not that we don't trust you can't do your job because you're not
Right.
wearing the white coat. Like, I just want somebody who's cool I can talk to, and I love that.
You know, and that's a comment that I get a lot
Yeah.
from patients that say, "Gosh, you explain things so well. I wish my other doctors would talk to me." And I was like, you know what? I wish
Yeah.
that was the norm,
Yes.
but sadly it's not. What I personally do is that I try to just extend that time for the patient who walks in here,
Yeah.
because they, I mean, in my opinion, they deserve that.
So you're interesting because mostly you're just not getting people walking in off the streets. They're being referred to you, or they're being referred to an endodontist somewhere else, and people are choosing to come to you.
They are. That's correct. So
Yeah.
usually they'll funnel in through their general dentist, and then the dentist will say, "Oop, you need a root canal. I don't do them, or I don't do, this one's difficult, or what have you, so I'm going to send you to Dr. Hall." So they write a referral and they come here. Others, they will, they'll have a different referral and they'll talk to their friend and they say, "Oh yeah, you got to go see Dr. Hall."
Yes.
Or they'll hear the ads on WFRE and FMD
Yes.
and hear me, and I literally have a referral. It's like, "Well, I heard you on the radio,
Yeah.
and I like that
Yeah.
that ad," and so it brings them
Yeah,
in. So.
because that ad is totally you, and that's what I love. What you hear on the ad is totally how Dr. Hall is in person. How many root canals do you do? Do you know how many?
I've set the day up for 5 time slots.
Okay.
So the maximum day is 5, and then
Okay.
sometimes you slip one in there as an
Yeah.
emergency. I try to keep it, blocked out so the schedule is minimal, so that I can take that time that a tooth deserves in there,
Yeah.
because some teeth can be very easy,
Yeah.
some teeth can be very complex.
Right.
Some patients are very easy, some patients are very complex. So it all,
Yeah.
again, just to be able to spend that time that I need to provide
And
that
I
care.
think people feel that as well. It's not a rushed thing. You understand where people are coming from if they're not feeling so easy about
Right.
coming in, and reassuring them of that. What is your number one recommendation to maybe avoid
Coming to see
taping?
me.
Though we love you, we're gonna just come in and sit and
That's
chat.
right.
But
Anytime.
what
though.
can people do to help better take care of that issue?
Well, one is obviously routine visits to the dentist. I mean, that's the first and foremost. The one thing I saw with COVID, with the shutdown, is it was amazing. A general dentist office, a lot of them were shut down for 2 months. 2 months. And then following that, it was a fear factor of not wanting to come into the dentist for a lot of patients that were just say, I'm going to wait.
Yeah.
And so that small amount of time period of the 2 months of being shut down, it was amazing the amount of size of cavities and things of that nature that transpired even within that time period. Diet is also what people were doing. They were sitting at home, they weren't going to work, and they're like, cool, I'll brush later.
I don't
problem.
need to see anybody today.
Here's another bag of chips. And so from that, obviously, diet and health, maintenance, home care is always important.
Yeah.
Brush, floss. There are instruments out there that take the burden out of you and put it onto the brush. But whatever helps you to do better at home, that's what I recommend from that. Because if you can avoid me, perfect. Not that I'm not happy to see people and help people, but
I know we don't want to work you out of a job. I don't think we ever
I'm happy to send
will.
people,
But
away. But
is it true that some people have soft teeth or things that are genetically attributed maybe to having more issues?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, a soft, that term, as far as soft teeth, technically, all structure is hard structure.
Right.
However, that concept kind of leads into that there are teeth that are, I'm going to say, more porous than others.
Gotcha.
Okay, again, think of a tooth structure as like a piece of coral.
Yeah.
So if you look at a piece of coral, there's a lot of teeny little holes in
Right.
it. If you magnify a tooth structure, the enamel surface, or even under that of the dentin, that is very porous, looking like a piece of coral.
Yeah.
So with that, some people have more porosity to their teeth. They have a higher decay rate. They're more susceptible to the decay process.
Yeah.
Decay process is nothing more than a bacterial colony having a party, digesting a sugar, now not just a lollipop, but any kind of a sugar, and their byproduct is an acid.
Gotcha.
And the more porous the tooth, the more tendency that acid can etch that tooth, creating a cavity. And then that can lead to a problem. And then obviously a lot of people are more susceptible to the bacteria that's in the mouth that can cause gum disease and things of that nature. So there is a genetic predilection, and there are a lot of people that dealt a bad dental card sometimes.
Right.
And I see it a lot with patients come in and I don't fortunately have frequent flyers in the office, but
No loyalty cards.
there are a couple patients that have a little bit of a thicker chart.
Yeah.
And I got it honest. Both my parents were in dentures when they were in their 30s,
yeah.
and so it really is just kind of it can be attributable, but from there it's something that even if you have a higher susceptibility to that, if the plaque colony isn't getting together, making a party, then the process doesn't happen.
Right.
So if you have a porous tooth or a soft tooth or a hard as a rock tooth, it doesn't. If you brush, floss, they go to regular visits to see their general dentist, then they're going to prevent that from happening.
Gotcha. Or at least see it early enough that maybe it can.
So
be
small
reversed.
filling doesn't turn into a big filling, and then me.
And is that what really happens? A root canal, is that literally like bacteria and stuff getting down into the root of the tooth and affecting it?
In the middle of every tooth, there's a soft tissue.
Right.
Okay. That job of that tissue was to form the physical root of the tooth when the tooth was developing.
Right.
Once it's developed, there's a residual amount of that tissue that just sits in the center of the root. It doesn't serve a biological purpose of formation, other than the fact that it gives the tooth its feeling. Some people have some hypersensitivity.
Oh, right.
That they take a cold drink, they're like,
oh, that hurts.
Sensodyne. And then, anyway, not that I'm a sponsor, but that's all right. Looking at that, that decay or removal of the decay is a little mini trauma. Crowns, all these entities, cracks, physical trauma. All these can get into the tissue space and cause inflammation.
Okay.
Now, most of the time, you get a cavity, you're going to get a little inflammation. You get removal of the cavity in place of filling, you get a little inflammation, but nothing that reaches the limit of stress.
Gotcha.
Every tooth has a limit.
Okay.
The more done to a tooth over time, the more wear and tear, that over the years, the greater the potential that it can reach its limit of stress. Then inflammation becomes chronic. That lands people here.
Gotcha.
Chronic inflammation is the take a cold drink, get a toothache. It takes a few minutes to go away. And that chronic inflammation will eventually lead to the nerve dying internally because it's swelling, but it can't expand.
Gotcha.
So it can eventually die out and create more of the true abscess state that we all hear about. They come in with swelling and things of that nature.
Yeah.
And that can get pretty serious in rare cases, but sometimes you don't want to fool around with it.
Yeah.
And so when it reaches that state of either chronic inflammation or it has died and gotten infected, that's when this procedure comes in, and it's nothing more than it's slightly deeper filling that basically, I always use this analogy because it drives it home, I'm taking the ice cream out of the sugar cone. Okay? The cone is the root, the ice cream is the nerve tissue, I'm removing that out of there, which removes the source of what's causing the pain or the infection, with the goal of not removing the tooth.
Yeah.
And then when we finish, we send them back to their general dentist for the final restorative work because they have the materials and expertise to do all the stuff on the top.
What's the dumbest thing we're doing to our teeth right now?
We are a society that's addicted to sugar. And it's not just candy.
No, because sugar is literally in everything.
It's all of these things that you see that are low fat. I mean, we're all like about, I got to get low fat.
Right.
Well, why does it taste better?
Yeah.
Well, because they put sugar substitutes in there.
Right. Which
are still not very good for you. And so I think society we have such, and don't get me wrong, I like sugar too.
Yeah.
Right.
Same.
And it makes food taste good.
Yeah.
I tell you. I've read a few books lately that shows that diet is really key.
Yeah.
And it's key to a lot of things in health. And I
Right.
think that and the gateway to the rest of us is through the mouth.
Right, exactly.
And when you look at things, I would say that again, we are such a fast-driven society with fast food, fast
right.
cars, and
Yeah.
I'll leave the other one out.
I know where you're going though.
But and so from that,
Yeah.
everything we're all in a
Yeah.
hurry, so
Yeah.
we don't even think about what we're eating. We just
Right.
go. We're like, I don't have time, but I'm starving.
yes.
Let me go grab
Yeah.
a meal there
Yeah.
at the fast food place.
Yeah.
And we're not getting kind of the nutrients that we want, and that has an impact on teeth.
Yeah,
Again,
absolutely.
vitamin D.
Yeah.
Good old sunshine.
Exactly.
And and things of that nature, and so that can be helpful
Yeah.
too.
All right. If people want to find you, where can they do that?
If you're having a toothache issue, usually we say, go, talk to your dentist,
Yeah.
initially. Some people call here directly, especially if they've been here before. Can you just see me
Frequent
straight?
flyers.
I'm just going to come straight in.
circumvent.
You can call the office. My number is 301-696-2000. The website where you can find the information is briandhall.com. Make sure you get the D in there. That should get you.
We hope you don't need it. But
Right.
when you do, or if you do, he's
I'm
here.
here.
It's a fun time, literally. He makes root canals fun. I love it. I love saying that.
Yeah, I know.
You are the king
I
of
try,
that.
I try. So anyway.
Awesome. We thank you guys for watching.
All right.
All right. Want to thank Dr. Hall for that. That was a ton of fun. How great for this to be your dentist. Oh my gosh. Want to say good morning to Sharon Price. Thank you so much for commenting and checking in this morning. Appreciate that very much. All right. I got Monica. She is here. Monica from 10th Ward. How are you, my friend?
Fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm really good. Thank you so much. We ran into each other giving donations to Goodwill. And it was great because we were able to hook this up. So you guys at 10th Ward are doing a pop-up cocktail party tonight and tomorrow night, 6 to 10. Tell me why you guys came up with this idea and what people can expect.
So this is something that we used to do in tandem with Flying Dog pre-COVID. We used to do these beer tail pop-up bars. We did a Thanksgiving themed one. I think we did a Nightmare Before Christmas one. And then everything kind of fizzled out when COVID happened. And it was something I wanted to revive. But we have the space at 10th Ward to just do it on our own now. So we figured, why not start a new trend? Pop-up bars are a popular thing that you see in other cities, but it's not really happening that much in Frederick. So we're hoping to take the initiative and be the first ones. And this is our first time hosting it on site. But it's going to be a completely different, the goal is for it to be a completely different vibe, environment, feel, almost as if you're going to a new bar in and of itself.
It's such a great idea because first of all, I know the community here in Frederick is so collaborative and works together. And I just love that so much. So the fact that you guys, are opening up your space kind of for other people to take advantage of is fantastic.
Thanks. We're excited.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to pull up I got the menu here too, but I want to pull up some of the pictures. So you guys have done some really cool stuff as far as what the back room looks like. Let me see if I can share this here. Let me just see my head here. Okay. I think I can get this up there. Oh, okay. Can't capture my screen. Anyway, there's twinkly lights. I'll try to get it up here. I'll have to download them to get them up. But you've got twinkly lights in the back. And, I do know what I can share, though. I can share this screen, which has the lineup. All right. So you've got the lemon stick, which is 10th Ward's gin, orange liqueur, peppermint syrup, lemon juice, sparkles. Oh, my gosh. That is phenomenal.
This, if you remember, this was like a treat that was originated in Baltimore, actually. You know when you get the half lemon cut off and then the peppermint stick in the middle? It tastes just like that.
Yeah. What? That is so cool. All right, so you got that, and then you've got the Christmaska Island. I like that too. Who designed all of these cocktails?
Those are all me. So I act as our sort of in-house mixologist recipe person.
Nice. Who are the tasters? Can we sign up to be your official tasters?
Sure. We do it usually once a quarter. We have one big day where we just make a bunch of drinks, take a bunch of pictures, prepare for what's coming up.
I
More than
love it. I
welcome.
love it. And you guys have, I mean, as far as the cocktails you come up with, we were there recently on our Maryland double decker tour stop, and just some of the ways you guys utilize the alcohol that you create and make these drinks, even your canned cocktails, just phenomenal. Just kind of bringing in flavors that you wouldn't actually have thought of, or I wouldn't have actually thought of, and make it taste so yummy.
That's the goal.
Yeah, and then you have the frosty fashioned as well. So how this works is in the barrel room, you will just have the bar set up there for people to come back and try these different cocktails.
Yep. Yeah. So there are the 3 cocktails. Also on the other side of the menu will be any sort of spirit offering. So if anybody wants to sample anything or have, a glass of whiskey, that's available as well. But there will be a beautiful back bar set up, some fun, fancy photo opportunities, big seating, lots of decor. It'll look like a winter wonderland.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So that's 6 to 10 p.m. tonight and tomorrow night, 10th Ward, right on East Patrick Street, kind of across from the library. Great parking right over there at the library parking deck too. And this is a great way to launch into what is going to be a fun holiday couple of weeks.
Yeah, we're pumped. And I'm thankful for you having me on today.
Oh, of course. Absolutely. And are you guys doing anything? I'm trying to get my New Year's Eve full listing out for everyone to figure out what they're doing. Are you guys doing something on New Year's Eve?
I don't think so. We're just open as normal. So we'll be open until 10 that evening. A lot of people come in before they.
I was just going to say, perfect place to pregame before you go somewhere else. If you're headed downtown, stop by 10th Ward, pick up a bottle and get a cocktail. And you guys have a very, very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And I'm sure I'll see you soon.
Thanks. You too, Danny.
Thanks, Monica. All right. Yeah. All right. What a fun way to round out the year. Okay. That is it for today. Coming up tomorrow's show, I'm just looking at my list here. I'll have Gail from the Maryland Lottery. We're doing, obviously, all the events. And Gerard Bowens, who is our MC for the African Americans of Excellence, will be here. And he's, I'm sure, going to be talking about a New Year's Eve party he's doing, because I also talked with Lauren Harshman yesterday, and she's going to be on maybe on Friday to talk about the same thing. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Great show tomorrow. Have a wonderful day today. Let's get out there. Let's be great, Frederick. I'm telling you, I know we can be. And every day is a